man, miss a game, come back and score the game-winning touchdown. You get 2 touchdowns tonight. Take me to the game winner there. Just what's the play call? What are you seeing out there?
Yeah, so coach pretty much gave us inside zone with a little back block. As soon as I got the ball and got past the first level, I saw the blocks on my left side kind of cave in. So naturally, I kind of tried to bend it out. I think it was the corner he kind of got blocked a little bit. He was kind of unblocked, but I knew with my speed I could beat him to the outside, and I let my speed take care of the rest.
What was different on that last drive? Because that was the best drive of the night.
Mm-hmm.
For you guys just to put it together, was there just a sense of urgency there? Was it, I don't know, just things just started clicking?
Mm-hmm.
Take me through that last drive and what you were seeing.
Yeah, that was honestly probably one of the best drives I've ever been a part of. I think, all 11 people on that field did their job, and when all 11 people do their job on the field, that's what it looks like. Everybody was doing their responsibilities, knowing where the ball was supposed to go, everybody was in their landmarks, and when that happens, plays are going to be made. And once again, that's probably just one of the best drives I've ever been a part of.
You think there'll be a moment where you sit around and maybe kind of even chuckle and go, man, why do we live this way?
Yeah.
Saving it for the end like that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't want it to come down to those situations, but that's the game of football, and those are situations that you prepare the most. And when our time came, we were prepared and we executed.
What was said on the sideline before that final drive? Offense struggling in the second half. What did y'all say together before stepping out there and completing the headline? 13-play, 92-yard touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, we were all just kind of, picking each other up and just, we were all very confident in ourselves. We always told ourselves, we got this. The defense had our back all game, and, on that sideline for the last drive, we're like, hey, we got this. We have the momentum. We just got to go out there and execute, and we did.
Take you to the other side of that. You had to watch the defense do their job for the last 30-some seconds. As a running back, you guys go ahead. What's the talk on the sideline for that kind of moment? Are you just kind of anxiously watching? I'm sure you have a lot of trust in your defense. What's that 30 seconds like?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to be on the field, but I mean, watching the defense go out there and work, it's very exciting. They're a really good group, really good unit, coach very well. So waiting on that sideline, you're just waiting for them to do something. You're just waiting for them to make a turnover, make a big play, because that's what they're capable of. So that's what it was.
What about the last several days for you? I mean, getting hurt at Old Dominion, going through protocol, how challenging was the last week and a half or whatever it's been, and when did you get cleared to come back here?
Yeah, going back to, being out for UTEP, watching that game, I felt myself getting a little antsy watching it because I wish I was out there with my guys. But, I stayed true. I stayed really confident. I stayed, very positive. I knew this wouldn't be a major setback for me. And, going out there tonight, I just felt really good. I felt loose. And, when my number was called, I executed.
From a run game perspective, I think just in general, people would say that this rushing attack isn't all to what the previous two for Jamie Chadwell's been. As the guy who kind of leads it this year, just kind of take me through what are you seeing from a running back perspective? I know you guys got the win, but where's this rushing game going to improve? To be able to kit this team and be able to carry the offense for phases.
Yeah, there's certainly things we need to improve on in the run game, but I'm very confident these next couple of weeks we're going to go hit it hard and get everything cleaned up, and we're going to see the old run game that Liberty fans are used to seeing.
I think Vaughn Blue said this past week that Ethan is like a gladiator in the huddles. What did you see from him in that last drive? I mean, he completes 7 straight passes, leads you guys down the field.
No, he's a competitor. He's like the ultimate competitor. He's always very confident, always staying positive. When things are not looking too good, but he's, like I said, he's just the ultimate competitor. I love going out there with him and competing with him. It's just such a joy to be around.
I asked Damond a version of this question, but what does this win do for you guys from a momentum standpoint? I mean, you came into the game 500 in conference, you've been working to get back above 500, and now you are. So you get a little bit of a break, and the home stretch is right there for you. So what does this game do for you as far as a team perspective?
Yeah, it just it boosts morale a lot. It gives us the much needed momentum heading into this bye week and then the rest of conference play. I think it's really showed the team what we're really capable of and what we're able to do down the road as well. So a big momentum boost.
I guess first of all, just what was the feeling watching that kick go wide left and knowing you guys won the game?
It was just like, for me, it was just like a sigh of relief. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to stay in the win column. He really almost missed a field goal early in the game, and I just had a feeling like we were gonna block it or he was going to miss, and we was going to celebrate. Exactly what we did.
to watch things come apart there for a while in the second half after you guys had the 2-touchdown lead at halftime. What did this defense do? What did you guys? What were the conversations on the sideline, staying together and staying in the fight?
Just stay down, finish the game. No matter the outcome, we got to go ball. We knew kind of like the game was going to be in our hands, so we just wanted to do what we said we were going to do from jump and just knock their lights out. And I feel like we did just that on those final 2 drives. Like you said, we kind of did break down early in the second half, but we got it right back together when the time mattered.
Damond, from watching the game, and it feels like he get tested almost every drive out there. He's playing opposite of Amarian sometimes, just kind of the way the scheme goes. Whenever you're getting tested on a night like tonight, by their quarterback, just getting peppered like that. What is your perspective as far as getting back into play? How do you treat a night like tonight when you're just getting thrown at?
Honestly, like I want these type of games. You know what I'm saying? Playing corner, and then I'm in the boundary, so like the ball gonna come. Like it's gonna come. It's pretty much inevitable. Like so. When they do target me and test me, it's just really for me it's just a time to show the world who I am and really just put everything in the spotlight and just go dominate.
What does this win do for the guys from a momentum standpoint? I mean, we know you had the win against UTEP, but Coach was just in here. He talked about short week, tough travel, staying at the extra day, getting back, all that kind of stuff. What does this do for you? You guys are back above 500 in conference play. Where do you go from here as far as taking some things back to the drawing board and working and still having some goals ahead of you?
This is a great win for us. Honestly, like you said, we over 500 in the conference or whatever. So like it's just momentum for us to keep on building off. We just got to keep on doing the right things, keep on practicing hard, keep on, like you said, getting back to the drawing board, just keep on winning. Like, it don't matter if the win is ugly, doesn't matter if the win is pretty. Win is a win, a loss is a loss, and we just want to keep on winning.
Mexico State had a lot of success in the second half, scored touchdowns on 3 straight drives. What were you guys thinking going into that last drive of less than a minute to play, knowing you needed a stop to win the game?
Like I said earlier, it's on us. What we wanted, what we signed up for, what we said we were going to be as a defense. Like I said, just the kill mentality. Like it was about 36 seconds left when we went back out there, and it was just like, bro, they're not going to beat us in no 30 seconds. Like, let's buckle down, let's strap up, let's put our backs on the wall, and let's go kill.
At one point when New Mexico State was in the end zone right before they scored, it looked like there was jarring between you and number 12. Was that just part of the rivalry between y'all and New Mexico State? What was being said?
Oh, no. That had nothing to do with the rivalry. I have no idea who that is. Honestly, I guess he was feeling himself after he caught the ball with
Shut
one
him down a
hand.
couple times too, though.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like I said, I had no idea who he was. On the field, he said he had 100 yards. He had 10 targets, 5 catches for 68. Nowhere near 100. So, I mean, guys like that, you kind of just let talk and just let them think they're doing something when you know what's really going on.
Some explosives given up tonight by the defense, and what are some things you guys can work on, just going forward? Now you got some time to work on it, with the bye week next week.
Just playing the football better. It's simple as that. Like, I'll speak for mine. I looked back, didn't see the ball, and I automatically knew it was back shoulder. So, like, it's just within the route and stuff like that. You got to know where you are and where the quarterback can put the ball at for the receiver to catch it. So, like, I mean, like, in a sense, we have to turn it to the receiver when the ball is in the air, and I just feel like we got to do a better job of that.
It feels like 2-game win streak, much needed win streak at this point. How do you guys as players feel going into that, especially in the conference where it's most important to have those wins?
I feel as players, like, we are finally getting into what we wanted to get to earlier in the year. We are upset that it didn't happen early in the year, but like you said, only losing one conference game and it being early kind of like helped us out in a sense, because I don't think we wanted to lose a conference game late or start losing late or anything like that. So I feel like what we're doing now, we just got to keep building off. Just keep on, like I said earlier, just keep winning, keep on fighting, keep striking stone.
You guys lose Carter. What was the voice at that point? He's a leader. He goes down. Who were the voices or the voice at that point for the defense?
I'll say, in my opinion, I had to say Bryce Dixon, C.J. Brazil, and then Mo Williams. Their energy when Joe went down just was kind of like just stay in it. Like, Joe's down. Let's keep fighting. That's our leader. We know one thing. I know one thing about Joe. He's going to keep leading, no matter if he's playing, not playing, injured, not injured. He's going to lead regardless, and that's exactly what we need. And then other guys, such as like myself, I'll step up. You know what I'm saying? Where sometimes other guys may be like a little timid to step up. I know we have guys in this locker room that have no problem with doing so. So I don't think there will be a drop off because, like I said, we'll step up, and I know Joe gonna keep on leading.